Welcome to our video exploring the fascinating world of Pokemon and their placement on the Tree of Life. Today, we take a closer look at Meganium and its connection to Marowak. Ready? Let's go! The Ornithoscelida are, according to a more recent systematics of the dinosaurs proposed in 2017 by Matthew G. Barron, David B. Norman, and Paul M. Barrett, one of the two major groups of dinosaurs. They stand alongside the Sauropodomorpha and include the Ornithischia and the Theropoda. The name Ornithoscelida goes back to Thomas Henry Huxley, who had already introduced it in 1880. According to the systematics introduced in 1887 by Harry Govier Seeley of King's College London, which shaped dinosaur classification for a long time, dinosaurs were divided into the two orders or evolutionary lineages: Saurischia, lizard-hipped dinosaurs, and Ornithischia, bird-hipped dinosaurs. This distinction was a major step toward a better understanding of their evolutionary relationships. By that time, several well-preserved dinosaur skeletons had already been described, and Seeley noted that they could be divided into two groups based on their pelvic anatomy. He named these two groups Saurischia and Ornithischia. Later, they were defined as all dinosaurs more closely related to Allosaurus than to Stegosaurus. More recent approaches place the Saurischia as the sister group to the newly proposed clade Ornithoscelida. In Saurischian dinosaurs, the pelvic bones are arranged roughly as in other reptiles. The large blade-shaped upper bone, the ilium, is connected to the vertebral column by a series of strong ribs. Its lower margin forms the upper part of the hip socket, acetabulum. Beneath the ilium lies the pubis, a large bone pointing downward and slightly forward. Behind it is the ischium, which points backward. All three bones contribute to the construction of the hip socket, which in dinosaurs forms a deep, round opening on the side of the pelvis. In addition, they share about a dozen other derived features, including a distinctive configuration of the external nostrils, elongation of the posterior cervical vertebrae, an enlarged fifth finger, and characteristic structures of the vertebrae and limbs. In their 2017 phylogenetic study, based on a detailed analysis of 74 taxa and 457 characters, Barron, Norman, and Barrett propose a radically revised systematics. According to this, the Ornithischia and the Theropoda are united as sister groups within the clade Ornithoscelida, a name originally coined by Thomas Henry Huxley in 1880. The Sauropodomorpha, together with the Herrerasauridae, form the newly redefined clade Saurischia. Dinosaurs thus consist of the two evolutionary lineages Saurischia and Ornithoscelida. Basal Saurischians not assigned to a higher clade include Eoraptor, Guibosaurus, Saturnalia, Alwalkeria, Chindosaurus. The Diplodocidae are a taxon of sauropod dinosaurs known from the late Jurassic. Among them were the well-known genera Diplodocus and Apatosaurus. Some genera may have been among the longest dinosaurs known, such as Supersaurus or Seismosaurus, the latter often considered a junior synonym of Diplodocus. Serino, 1998, defined the Diplodocidae as a stem-based taxon, including all taxa more closely related to Diplodocus than to Dicraeosaurus. Some skin impressions of diplodocides were first discovered by Stephen Cherkas in 1992 and were likely tail impressions. Diplodocids were relatively lightly built based on their skeletal anatomy. Their necks and tails were enormously elongated. Another characteristic feature is the long, low, sloping skull with peg-like teeth. The forelimbs were significantly shorter than the hind limbs. Diplodocidae are usually considered the sister taxon of the Dicraeosauridae. Both groups are often combined, e.g. by Harrison and colleagues, 2004, into the Flagellacaudata, which together with the Rabacasauridae and basal genera form the Diplodocoidea. Upchurch et al., 2004, however, consider the Flagellacaudata invalid and treat all three families as sister taxa. Lovelace and colleagues, 2008, divide the Diplodocidae into the Apatosaurinae and the Diplodocinae. Chop et al., 2015, list the genera considered valid after a recent revision of the Diplodocidae and show their relationships. Dislocosaurus, known only from a few leg bones, is classified as Diplodocoidea incerti sedis. Another possible diplodocid is Dystrophius, whose fossil remains are highly fragmentary, making its taxonomic placement very difficult. All fossils that can be confidently assigned to the Diplodocidae come from the Kimmeridgian and Tithonian stages, late Jurassic. Most finds originate from the North American Morrison Formation. From Europe, only Dinheharosaurus is known, and African diplodocid is Torniaria. That's it for now. In the next episode, we'll take a closer look at Typhlosion and its surprising connection to slowbro. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, leave a like, and tune in next time.